visits Visit Pima. Do you remember what your name is? Do you know what day it is? Sun shining at your house? Snow? Is there snow anywhere out there? Yeah, we've had some snow here in the state and up in the up in the hills. But we're all doing well here at the house. It's chilly. I'm a little chilly on the shoulders, and I'll be putting a sweater on here shortly. But I'm just crocheting on this little, uh, slick, the fingerless mittens. I'm making them purple. These are let me see if you can see them. This is one I finished in the black. I like them when they're longer. I'll show you some of the other ones I've done here. Let's see. My sister came over and got her one. Yes, somewhere here. I'll see if I can put this on. Now this one's longer. I do like these better because they come longer down here, you know. But even if you have arthritis, it keeps your hands warm in the winter. But this is just, just the black. And you could embroidery or put you an applique on here. Or put jewels on it. Just sew them on, And they're handy to have. Because you can drive and do your phone. And it helps a little bit keeping your, especially on a cold day if you're driving the car, But anyway, I've got them on because it's a little chilly. And when I get a little chilly, my bones sort of get cold. Yeah, we'll definitely have to put a sweater on here in a few minutes. Yeah, I've been on the phone this morning trying to get my everything updated on the new debit card because somebody had made charges to my account. And you know how it is when you have, no matter if you're on fixed income or you're working for a living, then, you don't want somebody taking your money. You just can't. Because something comes up, what if your phone breaks or something? You've got to be able to have a little bit of, be able to get you a phone. Because, we need to have one, especially if we live by ourselves. Our comments and see what everybody's doing and what they've been up to. Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. Comments. Here we go. Oh my. Oh, I have to read my comments. I've got a new subscriber called Private Eyes. How cute. Clever. That's a new subscriber. I think I might know her. Says hello there, this is Erica. Hi Erica. Oh, you got a sweet little one. Yes, you do. Well, hello to you. Thank you for dropping by. I know people will love to hear from you and what's going on in your life, because we all leave comments, so I can read them out loud. I do not feel alone. So I give on a daily basis, Erica, I do a video. Sometimes they're interesting, sometimes they're not interesting, sometimes they definitely are interesting. But I enjoy the comments so much. And this is from Penny Team. Hi, Penny. Did you get snow up in the hills today or yesterday? Oh, just a dusting, huh? It says, I like your blue scarf. I agree. Philadelphia is a beautiful place to visit. Yes, that's when I was Penny. When I was up there, I just never been that part of the country before in my life, and that was back. Oh gosh, I don't know if it was 70s or 80s when I was up there, but it was just so beautiful city, beautiful city. Thoroughly enjoyed it up there. So I am. I didn't get on Facebook to check out see what your projects are, but if any, but I will. I'll try to catch up today on all my videos. But hopefully you and John and Josh are all staying warm and cozy. Yes, up there in the hills, and hopefully Cricket's feeling better. This cold weather's hard on the older dogs and older people because it's chilly, you know. Hugs to y'all. Oh, and here is a Lorian triplet, but I call butterfly. Life's too short to be cold, Mima. I want that printed on a very cozy sweater. That is the truth. Life is too short to be cold. Mima 2022. Oh, that does sound like what a clever idea. So I should get me some sweatshirts and put on there. Life's too short to be cold. Mima 2022. Oh yes, how are the little scholars doing? They doing well? Well, y'all look like y'all were having a great time at the farm. Were y'all at a farm? Or do you have that at the school where you have, with the baby bottle feeding the little animals? That was so cute, so cute. I would love to share some of those pictures, but I have to have permission from all the parents and stuff. But I would love to put them out there, so all of us could see from our little community. You're a very good teacher, and thank you for commenting today. And carry on your good works, because they are our future, our little scholars. And here you are again. You look adorable. The blue is your color. Oh, thank you so much. I do like that blue. This the little sweatshirts. I think I have three: a white one and a blue one. Yeah, I think I have two colors. And they wear and last for years, just as long as I don't get too fat. But thank you. I do love that color, and thank you for those kind words. And here's a Lauren. Hey, butterfly. Oh, you like the little short video I put up about the butterflies? Wasn't that pretty? Gigi was in Alabama on the coast. I'm assuming it was 2 days ago or yesterday, and the butterflies were along the shoreline there. She sent me those videos, so that's what I'm putting in that little short video with those butterflies. It was just a beautiful capture. She did an excellent job, and thank you. And of course, Gigi, did you hear that? The butterfly said she liked that very much, and I'm sure everyone else did because those butterflies were just having a ball out there by the shoreline. Oh, Mary Bell is hooked. Hi, Mary Bell. Oh, I love your blue scarf. Goes well with your top. Oh, how sweet. I guess I'm just going to have to get more colorful. Sometimes when I go to, my sister takes me to Goodwill, and I roll around all inside there, and they'll have some beautiful scarves in there, people have donated. And I love getting a scarf. A scarf you can wear in your hair, around your neck, or you could wrap it around a present. You could wrap it around the back of your chair to make it look cheery. Yeah, or you stick it in your purse so if you're out and about and you get a little chilly, you can put a real pretty scarf on your head or around your throat, or just hold them. You know, the touch and feel of a scarf, beautiful scarves, are just so neat. My daughter in law, she went to Italy, her and her friends, and she brought me a pagine. And I love pagines because they're so soft, they're warm, their weave is so tight uh, that they make you warm, and they're real lightweight. In fact, sometimes I think they're warmer than a sweater, you know, because of the way they're made. But she brought me one. You probably see it on the back of this chair. I change out what I've got behind me because I have to sit in a chair all day, so it must be beautiful. Beautiful things around me. But thank you, dear. Oh, here's Jill, Robert W. Heights. Hi, Jill. How you doing, girl? Yes. Hi, this is Jill. I remember my dad telling stories of his boyhood and his dad teaching him the tricks of squirrel hunting. I just love listening to his stories. I bet they were wonderful. Oh, I did. I used to sit and listen to my daddy too. Him and his friends would all get together around this pot-bellied stove he had in the garage, and they would all come over, and they'd all been in World War II, so they'd all get out there and make coffee and drink coffee and tell stories. And I just sit there like a not on a log and just listen growing up. It was, yes, I loved listening to what people have done in their lives. I love that too. I imagine you just thought that was great. I know you loved your dad and he must adored you. Just adored you. Yeah, because that's the way daddies are. Most daddies are really good daddies. I've run across some bad daddies, but we survive and we learn one way, good and bad things, you know, from everyone we meet in our lives. It says, I have made several sets of fingerless gloves over the years, gave them all away. Yeah, it's easy, isn't it? Something everyone appreciates having. And when you make a pair, you know, they just go. It's just like when I make scarves. I don't even have, I think I have one scarf. The rest of them, every time I made one, so they say, oh, that's pretty, and off they go. I say, sure, you can have it. Because I'll just make another one, you know. Yeah, it's always nice to have things around people feel comfortable with, you know. Yeah, my blankets that I've been making about as fast as I can, and I'm giving them away. But then there's some that I just capture for myself, and most people don't say, "Oh, I love that." I keep that one until somebody comes along and says, "I love that." I said, "It's yours if you love it." Oh, so you give yours away, Jill? Did you make yours in different colors? I imagine you did. Did you put adornments on them? Yeah, I thought about putting white lace on these, you know, around the top here and around the bottom. Make it longer too at the bottom because this one's a short one. The other ones are longer. But you can make it any length you want. If you want to make them to the second knuckle or third knuckle, you can do that. You're the designer. I do find though when I make mittens, people don't want mittens. They'd rather have fingerless mittens. Yeah, they will. And two, like this one here is very warm on my wrist and fingers. And even if I'm crocheting or not, it just keeps them warm. And it does help with arthritis, just the heat of it. If heat helps you with arthritis. Some people, they say it's the opposite. It says, Julie was here on Sunday. Oh, your daughter was there. Good. It says, got in our groceries and clean laundry. She's such a godsend. We have decided to buy groceries just once a month instead of every 2 weeks, trying to cut back. Prices are going way too high, aren't they, though? Oh, yeah, what used to cost $1 is now $4. That's ridiculous. Yeah, my daughter brings me groceries every 2 weeks, just like Julie did, your daughter. Um, but but I'm also, since I'm handicapped, I also get Meals on Wheels. So she brings me the fill-in stuff, like, you know, I have to have washing powders, I have to have cleaning detergent, all these kinds of things. So, I'm on top of fresh fruit. I like fresh fruit. But yeah, they are getting high, Jill. But as a family, we will come through this. We've had harder times. You as well, It's been pretty cold here in Hillsdale, Michigan. Even had some snow already. Colder living here on the edge of the lake, but very beautiful. Oh, I bet it is beautiful. Michigan, yeah. Which lake are you on in Michigan? Let's see, there's Michigan, there's Superior. That's the only one I remember. Gosh, I'm going to have to look up I'm losing my geography skills. Yeah, I haven't got that map up yet either. I don't know how I'm going to mark those. I don't know if I'm going to be able to mark them on that plastic, on that, where I map where you guys live. I got to get more serious on how I'm going to use that. But I love you too, Jill and Bob and all your little fur babies. Yes, I bet you Michigan is beautiful. I've been there one time. Since I lived in Middletown, Ohio, and we went to Michigan to see an aunt or something, one of my husband's relatives, and we went to one of the lakes, and it was very cold. I remember, very cold, but it was beautiful. Oh, here's Joybird. Hey, Joybird. I had an aunt and a cousin that sewed. At the beginning of school, Mom bought us 3 dresses for school. You wore 2 days in a row. My family that sewed made other knit dresses and rickrack as an embellishment. Oh, yeah, rickrack was big. Yes, you're right. If you had rickrack, you were rich. Or we thought we were. Nobody knew that rickrack was a mark. Really? So the city kids really marked at if you have rickrack. But I didn't care. My mom made my clothes, and I was sewing too when I was 8 years old. So it was just fun, just fun knowing what you wore is what you made and your mama made for you, your grandmother made for you. No matter if it's a sag dress, it was still adorable to us. I love the homemade ones the best. Me too. Homemade clothes is just, there's just so much. I don't know what it is. I guess it's because the labor. Do you think when someone's making something for you that they're putting their essence on the material and your body knows that, can read that? I don't know. Maybe so, Jill. But yes, 3 dresses for school. We picked pecans every year, and we sold the pecans. And when we did, that money went for our shoes. Because during the summer, you don't wear shoes. Shoes and, made dresses and made new panties. I remember. Cotton panties. We made them ourselves. Elastic was hard to come by, so we always had to take the elastic out of. Anyway, that's beyond. But yeah, elastic was like premium when I was growing up. Anyway. Oh! And Maribel, how are you? Says, love the fingerless gloves. So enjoy listening to your stories. Crazy to think how time passes by, how fast it does. 1 minute we are working, tending to kids, going to school activities with no time to breathe. And then all of a sudden kids are grown, gone, and all we have is time. It's true. I'm glad that you have crochet and your sister's nearby, your beautiful dogs, and your YouTube to keep you busy. But thank you. Yes, it does open up. I always remember wanting to have time when the kids were little to read, to sew, crochet, can. Of course, you had to do all those things anyway, canning, and stuff like that, taking care of kids. And we all had cloth diapers then. It's just a different world, but it does pass, and all of a sudden it's a whole new world for you, and you have to adjust. And that's what we do. That's part of getting older. We've earned this time, and we still need to make ourselves accountable, responsible, and be happy. We gotta be happy because you're special. I'm special. We are special, very much special. And here it says, oh, here's Bonnie. I don't know if I read this, but it says, we didn't have store-bought bread, but I knew what the reference was. I have to make some fingerless gloves before I start my shows next year. My boho vest is in the color happy. It gives me great pleasure to watch your videos. I'm just a lonely old woman, and you are great company for me. May God keep and hold you in the palm of his hands till we meet again. Oh, until we talk again. Talk again, absolutely. Well, Bonnie, you are loved. Bonnie Myers, you are loved. And let's see if I have anyone before I go further. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here's one from Daniel. Let's see. Hello from Montreal. Well, the tint of blue suits you perfectly. Well, thank you. It is a pretty blue. I bet you look pretty in that color too. Handsome. Handsome in that color too. Well, like you said, only 1 week to Thanksgiving, and ours was in October. This means that we are getting very close to Christmas. I have already started watching Christmas movies. I have too. I have too. In fact, I watched the Christmas performance by Daniel O'Donnell on YouTube. I said, got me in the Christmas spirit, It was great. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I have already started watching Christmas movies. This morning I have watched Mrs. Santa Claus with the late Angela Lansbury in the title role. It's a musical, very touching. This afternoon, I'll have to check that out. This afternoon I will be watching The Christmas Wish with the late Debbie Reynolds, and also with Naomi Watts and Neil Patrick Harris. I saw these movies before, but they're still so touching. It lightens the heart and reminds me the virtues of childhood. Oh, how very true. Virtues of childhood. I like your words. Those are good. Those are good words. It's very refreshing for my soul. Carry on. Yes, and you carry on too. And yes, I was sitting there yesterday, and it's funny that you said this, and I'm reading it today, is because yesterday I was sitting in the house here in the afternoon before nap, watching this Christmas extravaganza, music from Branson with Daniel O'Donnell. It was like sitting in my own little world. It's like I could do this if I want to. It was just made me feel good too. And I was singing along with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and they had all the kids go up. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I got lost here, didn't I? And this is Joybird again. Enjoyed looking at the blanket you're making. All kinds of nice stuff on it. Your colors are wonderful. Oh, you're talking about my feel good blanket. At first I called that the Bohemian. Then I called it the Secret Garden. But I have it now out because I wanted to cover up with it. That's what I do. I make it, and then I put stuff on it, and then I use it. And then I use it, and then I make stuff and put on it. I told you I had a little kitty cat to put on here. And I might put it up here by the cardinal. I don't know where the little cardinal is right there. Yeah, right there's the cardinal. Maybe I could have the kitty cat down here. But anyway, I'm covered up with that because I'm a little chilly today. And finished my little mittens. And I've been watching some videos on, the cost of groceries and stuff, and how we need to learn how to adjust. But, most people know how to adjust, but a lot of the young people are learning. And I'm not saying it's just to young people. There's all kinds of folks, and we all know different ways, and we share different ways of how we survive. And it might not always be the perfect way for you or for me, but you do you, I do me, they do them. See, that's just the way it is because we're all on this huge earth together. All of us. Every one of us. And God has us in the palm of His hand. And remember to pray. Pray for Mother Earth, the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees, and for each other. Because we are all in this world, all together. And now I'm thinking about everyone and praying for everyone. And remember, you're special. You are important. And just look at you. We've made it another day. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.